Did you know that stroke remains one of the top causes of disability and death in the United States in 2024? Here's the shocking truth. Up to 80% of strokes are actually preventable through simple daily habits that I'll share with you today. Now, here's something fascinating. Why is it that neurologists, the very doctors who study the brain and treat stroke patients every day, almost never experience one themselves? That's no coincidence. They have a few powerful habits that protect their brains, and today I'm revealing 7 simple morning habits, each taking only about 2 minutes, that could be your secret weapon against stroke. Make sure to stick around until the very end, because habit number 1 is something many neurologists personally do to protect their own brains, yet it's almost never talked about publicly. All right, let's start with habit number 7. Drink water upon waking. Most people know that staying hydrated is essential, but few realize how crucial it is to drink water right after waking up, especially for stroke prevention. While you sleep, your body naturally loses water through breathing and sweating. That means you wake up slightly dehydrated even if you don't feel thirsty. And when your body lacks water, your blood becomes thicker and more viscous. This makes your heart work harder and slows down circulation, increasing the risk of clot formation, which can trigger a stroke. Research published in respected journals such as the European Journal of Nutrition confirms that staying well hydrated plays a key role in maintaining heart and blood vessel health, supporting normal blood pressure, and promoting smooth, efficient circulation. So, starting your morning with a big glass of water isn't just refreshing. It's one of the simplest and most effective habits for keeping your blood flowing smoothly and your brain protected. Habit number 6. Don't rush. Another small habit that makes a big difference is getting out of bed slowly. That's right, no jumping out of bed like a rocket. After lying down for hours, standing up too quickly can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. In more serious cases, it can trigger vascular events. The best approach is to wake up gently, stretch a bit, sit on the edge of the bed for a few seconds, and only then stand up. It might seem like a small detail, but this simple routine helps maintain proper circulation and gives your brain a moment to adjust safely to the change in position. Habit number 5. Get moving. Since we're talking about circulation, here's something you shouldn't overlook: getting your body active early in the day. We all know exercise is great for health, but when you do it, also matters. Research published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who exercise in the late morning, around 11 a.m., have a 17% lower risk of stroke and a 16% lower risk of coronary artery disease. Even more striking, their risk of ischemic stroke drops by 21%. The good news is that you don't need an intense workout. A few minutes of gentle stretching, light yoga, or a short walk around the house is enough to boost circulation, improve blood vessel flexibility, and prepare your body for the day. This simple habit, when done regularly, helps keep your blood vessels strong and reduces the risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. Habit number 4. Eat a proper breakfast. Fueling your body in the morning isn't just about energy, it's about protection. You've probably heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and science actually supports it. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology revealed that those who skip breakfast have an 87% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases, particularly stroke. Skipping this meal throws off your appetite control, reduces fullness, increases cravings later in the day, and promotes weight gain. It's also linked to a higher risk of metabolic syndrome, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and hypertension, conditions that set the stage for serious heart and brain issues. So, never head out the door on an empty stomach. Start your morning with a light, balanced breakfast rich in fruits, fiber, and healthy fats, like avocado, nuts, or olive oil. It's a simple, tasty, and powerful way to support both your brain and your heart from the moment your day begins. Habit number 3. Check your blood pressure. If there's one silent threat that tops the list for stroke risk, it's high blood pressure. Hypertension is one of the main causes of stroke, particularly hemorrhagic strokes. When your blood pressure rises too high, it weakens the arteries in your brain, making them more fragile and more likely to rupture. What many people don't realize is that monitoring your blood pressure in the morning is one of the smartest preventive steps you can take, particularly if high blood pressure runs in your family. That's because most strokes tend to happen in the early hours of the day when blood pressure naturally spikes. Having a home blood pressure monitor and checking your readings regularly can help you catch subtle changes early so you can take action before it turns into a medical emergency. Habit number 2. Manage stress. One of the most important things health experts emphasize is learning to manage stress, especially first thing in the morning. Many people start their day already tense, filled with worries, and rushing from the moment they open their eyes. But living in a constant state of stress keeps cortisol and adrenaline levels high, which over time can cause inflammation of blood vessels and significantly increase the risk of stroke. A large international study involving participants from 32 countries, published in the European Heart Journal, found that episodes of anger, deep sadness, or even physical exhaustion can act as real stroke triggers. That's why caring for your emotional well-being in the first hour of the day is so important. Simple calming practices like deep breathing, prayer, meditation, expressing gratitude, or listening to soothing music can lower stress hormones, protect your heart and brain, and set a peaceful tone for the rest of your day. We've finally reached number 1, and this one might surprise you. Daily dental floss. Who would have thought that something as simple as flossing your teeth every day could be one of the most effective ways to lower your stroke risk? It may sound odd, but research shows a strong link between oral health and brain health. Here's why. When your gums are inflamed from gingivitis or infected known as periodontitis, a condition far more common than most people realize, they release bacteria and inflammatory compounds into the bloodstream. This promotes fatty plaque buildup in arteries and increases the risk of blood clots, setting the stage for a stroke. And this isn't just theory. A massive long-term study presented at the International Stroke Conference of the American Stroke Association found that people who flossed regularly had up to a 22% lower risk of ischemic stroke, the most common type, and an astounding 44% lower risk of cardioembolic stroke when a clot originates from the heart. Likewise, research in the European Journal of Neurology shows that gum disease can raise stroke risk by more than 60%. A clear and powerful connection. The secret is dental floss. Use it daily, morning or night, whichever fits your routine. Slide the floss gently between each tooth, curving it slightly under the gum line. If your gums bleed at first, don't stop. It's a sign they need care. With regular use, bleeding will fade and your gums will strengthen. This quick 2-minute routine is a simple yet powerful way to protect your heart, brain, and overall health. Start today. And there you have it, 7 small morning habits that could literally save your brain and your life. These morning habits are backed by solid neuroscience and real clinical research. So if you want to protect your brain, improve circulation, and reduce your risk of stroke, make these small steps a part of your daily morning routine. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more science-backed health insights each week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.